What to look for if you're thinking about hiring an executive coach for yourself or your leaders. Hi guys, I'm Allison Mala, CEO and founder of Everest Edge Enterprises. We do work with the Navy SEALs, Fortune 100 organizations, and small to medium-sized businesses. So we hear about executive coaching, and some people have an executive coach. Why would you even have an executive coach? Think of it this way. The people that don't have a process, the people that don't have support structures, and those people in their corners pushing them to grow and develop in certain ways, championing them, being their sounding boards and seeing their blind spots. Okay, that's a great way to stay status quo. And if you're happy with the way that your life is in totality, enjoy it and stay there. But here's the thing, and you may have heard me mention this in a previous video, stagnancy doesn't exist. So even if this is a great time for you in your life, things are going to keep changing and transforming. Relationships around it, even your family relationships, your relationships with your kids, what it is that you might be making you happy right now in terms of a culture and where you're working, that might change because you know what, guys? We're always evolving and changing. Here's the deal though. If you do not have a process in place, and I don't care if you're doing it with an executive coach, you're doing it with someone to support you, or taking the time, maybe quarterly to sit down and say, all right, so I've been working the plan, defining objective, defining goals that I want in my life, and then going out there and going after them. Those are the people that are living a fulfilled and thriving life because they're not just taking that energy and shooting it all over the place. They've sat down, they've gotten in touch with what they value, with what's important to them. They know and have their top values on dial, and then they are making all of their decisions, both from a leadership and a personal goal standpoint from that place. So, for example, if they in fact have something that comes up that they're in conflict on and they're like, well, I don't know which way to go with it, they could turn to an executive coach, or they can turn to those values that they set for themselves. So that's what keeps people juiced up about their life. When they have direction that they're going toward, when they're coming from the place, right? From the power place, those things are deeply seated in us all. And what I have learned from doing the work with various people and just having casual conversations is that a lot of people don't know what exactly is important to them, what their top values are. And as soon as they commit to some kind of process in a defined timeline with measurable objectives, with benchmarks, and that are deeply rooted in the things that they want, not even just what the organization and their leaders and their teams want from them, which is obviously key if they're investing in leadership development, but making sure that it's tied to the person, to the human, right? In certain ways, guys, we're like big kids. And people say this all the time, right? If you have kids, you're watching your kids evolve and grow up, and then you watch yourself still continue to have your challenges, still continue to derail in your own ways. And so by doing a coaching engagement, whether it's with yourself or with a third party, you are going to set yourself up to not only be able to reach your objectives, but to live a more fulfilled life. If you need help with that, contact us. Check out our website above. Myself, I do executive coaching, and I have a collective team of different genders, different backgrounds, different personalities, and can find someone that really connects with you, someone that you feel comfortable and safe enough to be able to open up with and dream with. Someone to talk with about, wow, you know what? I haven't even told someone this because I don't even know if it can happen. If you are not doing that for yourself, I mean, the inevitability that maybe your untapped dreams are going to be the result in the end game, it's not an option. Don't let it be an option. So sit down, come up, Take the time to figure out what is important to you. Get a team of people behind you. Get people knowing. Put them out there. Tell them your goals. Wake up every morning, and you're going to have more gusto to get out of bed when you're going after something, and you're not just showing up, brushing your teeth, and showing up somewhere because frankly, you don't even know what the heck you're really doing. So if we can help you, drop us a line. Thank you so much for tuning in.